Hi guys, this is Sean from Cutting Edge Machines. Um, right, I've just bought one of these, well, I haven't just bought it, but I've bought one of these airbrush compressor kits that you can get off eBay and Amazon and what have you. Right, this one came off Amazon, £65. You get everything you need, pretty much, apart from paint, obviously. Get a compressor. This one's got a receiver at the bottom, and we've got a gun, and we've got another gun which is that one, but it's got a bottle on the bottom. Sits on the bottom like that, which is great for bigger jobs. And I must say it's pretty damn good. I'll switch it on, it's nice and quiet. There we go, it's pumping away, lovely and quiet. It does get noisy as the pressure builds up, but not much. It's got a regulator on the side there, which you can adjust the air pressure to the airbrush. Switch that off. But yeah, it's pretty much ideal really for anybody who's just beginning in airbrushing. And they want to just do maybe a little bit of artwork, or sort of if you're painting things that you've made, like fabrication, if you're fabricating stuff, whatever, ideal, absolutely ideal. The only thing I was a bit sort of not too happy about, because I'll use bigger compressors as well, is the size of the receiver on the compressor there. Once it's full, it doesn't really last that long when you're using the air. It's a bit of a shame, but it's just the way it is. I mean, some of these compressors just keep pumping and pumping and pumping. They never really switch off. But this one turns off, and they do get warm. I don't care what anybody says. Once you've used them for about 15 minutes, they are starting to get a bit warm. I was thinking about maybe fabricating a little fan or something just to keep it cool, but we'll see. Or just switch it off and let it cool down for a bit. But I wouldn't like to get it too hot, because obviously it's going to cause damage to it. So yeah, there it is. Now this thing that I made, that I hang me bits of paper on and what have you. It's just a bit of sheet metal, bent at the bottom, painted with some black, matte black, job done. Dead handy. It's handy because you can just use magnets and what have you. I've got a long strip magnet there, but I've got all sorts of kind of little stupid magnets that you can buy from anywhere really, or whatever you want, And you can just sort of put your paper on, and it holds your paper in place. Great little thing for desktop painting. Excellent. And that there is just something that was my second attempt of using the airbrush. Still learning. I've got a long way to go. Anybody who thinks they can pick one of these up and just do it straight away, it's definitely an art. It's not as easy as what you think it is when you're looking at the guys who've been doing it for years on YouTube, and they're doing skulls and they look fantastic and all the rest of it. It does take a lot of practice. It's the shading and whatever that really takes the time, and you need to really sort of look on YouTube, get advice, look at the videos, and spend some time doing it and just learn how to do it. But there we go. The other one I did, I'll just turn this around. As you can see, same skull, but it's just me messing about with a gun there. Yeah, not that good, and that's just something that's what I'm messing around with, just with different colours. I get a lot of the paints that I use, like the water-based paints. I get them from a body shop that I work at, simply because the paint gets thrown away pretty much after a car's been painted. If there's anything left, it just gets thrown away, and there's never very much left anyway, so it's not worth keeping it. put it, wait a minute, into these little containers. These things, if you go onto eBay, I got 50, a pack of 50 for, God, £8. These are 30ml bottles. These things are fantastic. I can put got all my paints in them. I've got loads of them with different paints in. So get some of them off eBay. They're a must. Them. I would personally, I've getting all this paint, but you know, I would prefer to buy the proper paints, the proper airbrush paints, because they're already mixed, and you often find that with the paints you like the water-based paints and what have you, they're not watered down enough. It sort of clogs up your guns, and it's just a pain really if you're doing fine detail work. It's just a right faff if the gun keeps blocking up because you haven't got it mixed, the paint mixed properly. It's just a pain in the backside really. So if you can afford it, get the proper paints. They are expensive, but eBay and Amazon, probably eBay is a place to get them. But they'll last you for ages and ages, because these guns, these airbrushes only take a couple of drops and it lasts ages. It really does. So there we go. And that holder's just a bit of brake pipe that I've bent, just to hold me gun. Dead simple. But anyway, if you're thinking about getting one of these compressor kits, get one, definitely. I don't know how long they'll last, but to be honest, I mean, for how often you're going to use it, it'll probably last you a long time. Compressors normally do anyway. So there we go, bit of advice for you. So there we are. Keep obviously the water filter clear. Keep pressing it, let the water out. You can see there's water in there already, because we've had a few hot days here, so they get a lot of condensation build up. And just look after it, you know. Keep your guns clean them out every time after use. Water is great for cleaning the guns out, a bit of soapy water. I've tried all kinds of different things to clean the guns out. Thinners ain't really that good. A good product, if you can get it, is a clutch and brake cleaner that you would get from Halford's blah de blah. That is quite good because it's a solvent and it does clean all the muck out of the gun. You just squirt it in the top and blow it through. Nail varnish remover, that's another good thing to clean the brushes out with, the airbrushes. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I will post another video on here at some point when I've done some more artwork. But there we go, a little bit of advice for you. If you're thinking about getting one of these, just go for it and get it. You can't really go wrong. I'm going to invest in a new airbrush. I'm going to pay about £50–60 if I can for a more detailed airbrush.